6'11", number 33, Nicholas Claxton. Guard, 6'2", number 30, Seth Curry. At forward, 6'11", number 10, Ben Simmons. Guard, 6'2", 11, Kyrie Irving. Forward, 6'10", 7, Kevin Durant. The head coach for your Brooklyn Nets, Steve Nash. One more time for your Brooklyn Nets.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the New York Knicks. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, DA. So the New York starting five. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Derrick Rose. And for the Nets, the guard set is Irving and Curry. Ben Simmons is out there with Durant, and it's Claxton in at center. And for teams that have gotten off to a less than ideal start to the season, Doris, when is it time to start thinking about changing strategies or even more?
Well, I think if you're a head coach or a member of the front office, it always is an opportunity to evaluate where you are, win or lose. But I think the first few months, you've got to think about, all right, is the whole group connected? Are they working toward winning? Are they being unselfish and putting the organization first? If you can answer those questions, then you can make your next move. And as he's tried to preserve his body to play a complete season, Rose has begun to lean more on that outside jumper.
Irving passes to Claxton. Over Randall. Claxton no good. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. It's a three-point game. Akio guarded by Curry. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands.
At the line.
And like a lot of genius-level creators,
at the line.
he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
First free throw is good. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
And so Irving nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Pass to Rose. Now, here's Barrett. Six to shoot. Poked away. Randall. That shot off the mark. Simmons with the defensive effort. Here's Achiel, and he dunks it down.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Outside Irving. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter, and that one drops home.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And just look at how he navigates. His athleticism is eye-opening.
And so here is New York following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Rose against Irving, and the basket by Rose.
Now, we've seen this a time or two. Derrick Rose in the mid-range doing work.
And there's the pass to Simmons. Curry on the wing. Randle with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Over to the wing. Here's Randle. Here's Achiel. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Irving against Rose. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the three off target. Durant with the steal. Curry kicks to Simmons. Ball's knocked loose. Durant in the corner. And here's the break. Here's Achiel. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Irving. The Knicks making the shot. Left side, KD. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Simmons with it. Now defended by Randle. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris' depth has been a concern.
Yes, but give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Curry on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year.
That free throw missing. Doris, when it comes to three-point shooting, Seth Curry has been a model of consistency.
Kevin, that's almost an understatement because he has not shot below 40% from 3 since a 2-game stint in the 2014-15 season. Think about it. This is how good it's been. 40% is actually low for Seth Curry. His career percentage is one of the highest of all time.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Now, here's Barrett, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. They trail by 9 points. Now, Kevin Durant. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Rose, down low.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Pass to Irving. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
Akio, guarded by Kerr. Irving against Rose. Over Irving. Rose, no good. Nets trail by 9. Outside Curry, takes the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Randall dishes to Rose. Here's the 3. And Curry pulls it down. Nets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Right side Simmons. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Randall grabs the board.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Rose. He has 5. Here's Akio. Fouled on the shot. Picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And that one misses.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
This is the real value of Joe Harris. This guy is so dangerous from deep. He's going to make you pay.
It's Robinson high post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single 3. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
And he makes the first. Doris, since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now. Kyrie Irving so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
And so Irving nails both of them.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Pass to Barrett, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Harris. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. He kicks it to Irving. The 11-footer buries the jump shot. Irving's got 10 points. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Here's Rose, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Clock at 4. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Harris outside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Obviously more of a shooter than a dunker, but Harris showing some verticality to his game.
Back to Rose. It's up a 3, and the 3-ball is good. Rose has got a couple of threes now in the first for New York.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Harris, and it's blocked. And here's Randall. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Feeds it to Barrett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Barrett.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now, here is Irving. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New York with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break.
Time to make some noise for your...
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
On the court for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Brunson in at the point.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Barrett the pass to Fournier. Lays it up and banks it in. Fournier's got the lead up to 12 now for New York.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize, nicely done.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And continuing to press their advantage, they're not taking their foot off the gas.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Irving. 10 points for him. KD on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here's Barrett. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Pocket 6. Here's Brunson, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Personal foul.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Boy, when you think of Kyrie Irving, hard not to believe he has got perhaps the best handle in the entire NBA.
Now, here's Fournier. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Mitchell Robinson. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Obi Toppin's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Reddish in for Barrett. And he sinks the second.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, to me, a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy, and he can be a force.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Thomas checked in for Nicholas Claxton.
Cameron Thomas.
The Knicks leading by 9. Brunson kicks to Toppin. Now here's Reddish. Thomas covering. Fournier finds Brunson. And there's the drive. Here's Reddish. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Steps back and fires. Durant, and the layup falls. AD's got his second bucket.
Yeah, and I mean, smart, too. It's understanding, okay, shots coming off here. I'm going to get myself to the spot, and I'm going to get a couple of bonus opportunities for my team.
Now here's Brunson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Irving, good.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
Brunson scanning the floor. He dishes it to Reddish. Fournier against Curry. Back to Fournier. New York, no good that time either. Nets trail by 5. Outside Thomas. Dishes to Curry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Hartenstein's checked in for the Knicks. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Mavericks in Dallas. Back to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Toppin dishes to Fournier. Inside, Toppin passes to Brunson. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Thomas gets a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. The Knicks leading by 5. Reddish kicks to Brunson. Back to Reddish. The pass to Brunson. Over Simmons. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Thomas, good.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide-open teammate. What a pass right there.
Here's Brunson. Following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. It's Fournier on the wing. They could use a bucket. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against Dallas.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
Now, here's Fournier following the shot by Kevin Durant. Here's Brunson. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Curry finds Thomas. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Irving. Shoots over Brunson and misses it off the right side of the rim. New York leading by 4. Knocks it loose. Toppin dishes to Fournier. Pass to Hartenstein. Durant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Pretty pass by Kyrie Irving. Nothing like making your teammate feel good right there.
Now here's Brunson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Back to Fournier. New York again turning it over. And Brooklyn making a change. Warren's checked in. And here are the Nets. They're on a 15-5 run. Passes it to KD. Shoots over Fournier. And KD the bucket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Simmons passes to Durant. And KD throws it down.
Kevin Durant showing you that I can play with power, with authority, up and over the defense and slams it home.
Toppin finds Brunson. Fournier pass to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. The Knicks rebound. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Hartenstein's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Well, KD's still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, they didn't feel the deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Harris is checked in for Curry. He hits the second from the line.
What we know about Kevin Durant is this is a seasoned veteran who is so comfortable in his own skin. For Kevin Durant, it's about the purity of the game and the competition.
Here's Akiel. It's sent back down by Simmons. Harris passes to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant against quickly. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
KD looking around. With 4 seconds on the clock. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Boy, KD's so good with that up fake. He knows once he's got his man in the air, all he's got to do is jump into him and create the foul shots.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Durant. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 14 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points. I mean, keep them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The guard set is Irving and Curry. Durant is out there with Simmons. And it's Warren in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Curry. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. A second chance effort, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
At 6'11", this guy is very difficult to get a quality contest. Ben Simmons does a nice job drawing contact.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
He's off on the first.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And he can't hit the second. New York trailing. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. Katie says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. And the first one drops. And so he hits both. The Nets shooting well. They're at 45%. Irving against Quickly. Irving passes to Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Nets lead by 2.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Quickly. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Now the pass to Sims. Akio, guarded by Curry. Here's Akio. Here's Hartenstein. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. Hartenstein's got 7 points. Simmons looking it over. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Playing in the two-man game, Ben Simmons has the vision to put it on time and on target.
Pass to Quickly. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Nets.
Coming up on the floor for your Knicks, T.J. Warren.
For the lead from beyond the arc and then some. He's got 17.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Knicks making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Passes it to Hartenstein. Akio, guarded by Curry. Four on the clock. Now the feed to Sims. Here's Hartenstein. The offensive rebound. New York moving the ball around. Another shot. Rebounded by the Nets. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. The kick out to Irving. Oh, good on the triple. The Knicks with the lead. Over in the corner, Rose. Here's Akio. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And you can see the advantage of running the offense through Derrick Rose, showing strong decision-making, really nice pass.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Curry on the wing. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
What's up?
The Knicks have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
So it's Brooklyn now. 4-point game. The kick out to Irving. Outside Curry. Again, the Nets for two.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range, Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Akio guarded by Curry. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Up top, Simmons. He's covered by Rose. There's the steal. Pass to Reddish. And he drives in. Makes it off the glass. Reddish has got his first basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Timeout called, the Nets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Edmund Sumner's checked in for Curry. Nets trail by 4. The pass to Sumner. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Rose. 8 points for him. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. So it'll be Derrick Rose shooting. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Sumner. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Warren on the wing. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And the Nets will get a change here. Harris is checked in.
Joe Harris.
Here's Irving. That one, no good. So New York will take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Robinson and Durant sends it back.
Wow, twice on the pipes for Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
New York leading by 7. Randall is doubled. Pass to Rose. Five on the clock. Out left to the wing. Here's Akio. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Sumner. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He feeds it to Warren. Out to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. They need this. It's rebounded by New York.
I think one area we've clearly seen a marked improvement from T.J. Warren over his career is his willingness to take threes and to make them consistently. It's getting on par with that great mid-range game he has.
Here's Warren. The shot missing. And New York the other way now.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
1:58 left in the third. Kicks to Reddish. And here's Rose outside. Drops in the tray. Rose has got the lead up to 12 now for New York. And you know, Doris, the uptick in Warren's long-range shooting has led to more minutes.
Well, it certainly gives a coaching staff confidence that will help with the flow of the offense. Defenders are forced to guard him on the perimeter. They can no longer sag and be in the gaps with him.
Timeout call, the Nets.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. The Knicks making a switch here. On defense, the Knicks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Passes to Harris. Harris draws the double. It's Durant on the wing. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for New York. Brunson with it. The shot comes out. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Harris outside. Outside for KD. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Shooting 2.
That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's one thing to be a scorer. It's another thing to be an efficient offensive player. Kyrie Irving doing work right now.
Here's Brunson following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Irving against Rose. A floater. Rebounded by the Nets. Now Irving. 16 points for him. He's off from 17 feet. And here's Brunson with 1 on the clock. And so it's the New York Knicks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense obviously so important to Coach Thibodeau.
I mean, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. Fundamental basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And New York, looking at who they've got, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Robinson in at the center, locking down the middle.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I love the aggressiveness of Seth Curry right there. Despite that frame, guys, he is not afraid of getting fouled.
Stepping the line with 2 shots.
Free throw good. Curry. And both free throws good for Curry. The Knicks leading by 10. Rose kicks to Barrett. To the left wing. Here's Brunson. Here's Robinson. Brooklyn with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the inside. Curry. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist here tonight.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Now here's Brunson. To the paint. Here's Randall. A rebound by the Nets. Simmons got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving. Nice D from Rose.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Rose with the ball. Covered by Irving. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And Derrick Rose over 80% from the free throw line over his career. He makes you pay for those fouls.
Derrick Rose, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, an interesting thing about Derrick Rose, right? Over his career, he's been an up and down jump shooter, but he's been remarkably consistent from the free throw line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets trail by 10. Irving with the bounce pass to the middle. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Durant. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
Here's Brunson. And the Knicks miss again.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. That one on Rose.
Third personal. Second team foul. At the line, Kyrie Irving. And at the line, 1 time.
And the free throw, no good.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Six on the shot clock. The rebound by KD. Stripped it away. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Trying to get open is Randall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 26. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Curry's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Randall. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game.
Well, the strength of Julius Randle is an obvious asset. This guy, despite being undersized, is able to finish through contact.
Now here's Simmons. It's Curry outside. And the Nets miss again.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
The kick out to Rose. three. Barrett. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Durant. That's good.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Outside Rose. Akiel, guarded by Kirk. And to get open is Robinson.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Here's Curry. Offensive rebound. Robinson with the block. Barrett against Durant, and he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Curry. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 8 now on the night. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Rose kicks to Barrett. Akiel, guarded by Curry, to the inside. Here's Robinson, and oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Down low. A shot by Curry, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Let's go, everyone.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. During the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Toppin, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Back to Quickly. Clock at 6. Here's Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generation often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
The first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
The wide open look for Durant. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. There's the pass to Quickly. Brunson kicks to Quickly. Back to Brunson. New York moving it around. Now, here's Quickly. And that one goes long.
Wants to miss the play. Fourth quarter.
Outside Durant. Fires at the elbow. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. KD's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, because of the size, Kevin Durant can get a clean look from mid-range pretty much any time he wants.
It's stolen by Curry.
Emmanuel quickly. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Seth Curry. And out the line, shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. And he is unable to get the second one.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Pass to Brunson for the 3. Simmons pulls it in. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Shots good by Durant.
That is fearlessness, right? Kevin Durant in the catch and shoot, understanding here's an opportunity, I'm going to take advantage.
Brunson the pass to Toppin. Inside. Here's Sims. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot, just didn't fall there.
Right side, Kevin Durant. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as many as 14 points. Quickly against Irving. Quickly gets to Brunson. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 9. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharps checked in for Durant. Morris comes in for Simmons. Thomas checked in for Curry. And it's Mills in for Irving. And a switcher also for New York. Grimes is checked in. Now here's Mills. Here's Warren. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Grimes. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And it's an 11-point New York lead.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
All the officials are all over that.
First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. T.J. Warren. At the line, 2 times.
Shots. Relax on the first.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10.
You know, one of my favorite things about T.J. Warren is how much he believes in his ability to score the basketball. He doesn't back down from anyone.
Both free throws good from Warren. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now, here's Quickly. He's tightly guarded. So it's New York picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Julius. Now, look, you're banging in the paint. But what do you see from your backcourt?
They do a great job of, they obviously can score the ball, but getting us into things and running the offense very well and leading the team that way.
Well, they led you to a win tonight, Julius. Thank you for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.